Hi guys, Kane McEntire here, Youth Director at Asbury Church. Thanks for watching this video. I want to share with you a verse, Hebrews 4, verse 16. Let us then approach the throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. I want to share with you for a moment a time in my life when I approached God with boldness in prayer, and He honored that and did a miracle. So about 8 years ago, I was a youth leader here at Asbury, and I was volunteering on Wednesday nights with the youth group and things like that. And on a Wednesday night, I came in and we started our worship set. And so I was in the crowd worshiping with everybody. Meanwhile, my grandpa was admitted into the hospital with pneumonia, and 75% of his lungs were filled with fluid. They expected him to be in the hospital for about 5 days. And so as the worship set began, my heart was concerned for my grandpa, obviously. And so I was called upon by God to get on my knees and cry out to Him in prayer for my grandpa's full healing. And I was scared to death to do this. I'd never really done anything like that before. I had all sorts of concerns, like, is it going to work? What if it doesn't work? Are my prayers going to be, strong or powerful enough? All of these things. But God called me, and He said to do it, to get on my knees and pray for his healing. And so it was about 7 p.m., I prayed on my knees for my grandpa's healing without fear or what anybody would think of me. I was just concerned about boldness and my grandpa, and I cried out for healing. At 8 o'clock, I was on my way home from youth group, and my mom called, and she said, "Kane, you wouldn't believe it, an hour ago, they were doing an x-ray on your grandpa's lungs, and his lungs that were 75% filled up with fluid were now completely cleared, and he was released from the hospital and free to go home and live his life." And I just immediately started weeping, because this is the first time that I had ever experienced a bold prayer from me being answered in such a real and raw way. And I just know now that God answers prayer. He honors our boldness when we come before Him. So whatever it is that you have going on in your life, don't hesitate to be bold about what you need from the Lord. I believe that when we're bold in our prayers, God will honor those prayers, and He will answer them as He sees fit. And He never does anything meant to harm us. He will honor those prayers because He is good and faithful and just. And that's all He can be. He can never contradict Himself. So be encouraged by that. Have a great day.